Hi, my name is Sarah Hinching Yu, and I am a third-year dance student in School of Contemporary Arts. Today, I'm talking about my short dance film step that is created last semester for a class called New Dance Composition. In New Dance Composition, we experimented with different ways of choreographing the camera in relationships to the body, how editing acts as a choreographic tool, as well as other composition tools such as using improvisation, prompts, manipulation of time and direction that we have learned and experimented with in previous classes. STEP is my final project for this class. It is choreographed, performed, and edited by myself. I also filmed most of the footage on my own by setting up a tripod, and my mom and sister helped me film the portions when the camera is moving. It is a site-specific project inspired by the sense of death, elevation, depression on the fire exit stairwells in the building I live in. I am interested in a concrete dull, inflexible texture and the feeling of privacy and intimacy from the location. Throughout the film, I document my body's responses to the space and investigate ways to use my backspace, pivot, rotate, and twist while moving up, down, and around the stairs. Now I'm going to show you some stills from my film. The starting place / main inspiration of this piece is the stairs. I am intrigued by the shapes, levels, the parallel lines on the edge of the stairs. But when I first started making movement in the space, it was extremely difficult as my body already had a pre-existing movement pattern in the space. Stairs are built for people to move up and down, so you put one foot above or below the other and get to whichever side that you want to go. It is man-made, inorganic, and it is a space built for a purpose that is not meant for dance. As a result, when I create, I have to teach myself to defamiliarize with the pre-learned movement. So maybe not just simply moving up and down, but across it, putting one foot above on the staircase and then rotating, pivoting my body, positioning my body in a way that I may not usually do when I am walking on the stairs. My main question in this project is, how can I move with the stairs but not just simply on the stairs? Later on, I start to discover that there are things that my body wants to do in this space, and there are things that my body does not want to. For example, I really don't want to go on the floor or jump because the floor is concrete and it is a lot of impact when I land from a jump. There are also other desires that I feel like doing, like moving in a bigger space and in a flatter surface, and maybe eventually moving away from the stairs, which you can see from these images that I eventually moved to a parking lot to finish my project. In the beginning of the process, I think very hard, let my brain takes over as I want to clearly articulate every step and every little bits of choreography so everything makes sense and everything floats. It worked in the beginning, but it drained me very quickly. Therefore, I have to start listening to my body and follow its intuition and its desires, like what I've said before, going to a bigger space and moving in a flatter surface, etc. For some reason, I feel much more stimulated and creative working this way, and it gets me to where I am with this project right now. My biggest takeaway from this process is every process is going to be different, and what worked last time may not work this time. So I need to be adaptable and keep moving forward, letting my body and the work tells me where to go. And now I'm going to share my film with you, and it is going to be 4 minutes long. Enjoy!
Sophisticated.